20 tips to maintaining your physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. Tip number 1. Make routines. Create routines and goals to help you achieve the things you want. You can start with small and simple routines and then build onto them to make them larger. Tip number 2. Keep yourself accountable. With every new change in life, you need to make sure you are keeping yourself accountable. Check in with yourself every day to see if you are working towards your goals and habits. Tip number 3. Start with small steps. Small steps might seem powerful, but they are. Small steps can also lead to bigger steps which can bring you closer to your goals. Tip number 4. Improve your mind-body connection. Remember that your mental health can affect you physically. Try to lessen your stress and anxiety with stress management techniques. Tip number 5. Invest in yourself. Your body is the most important thing about you. Make sure you are investing in your own health to keep yourself in good shape. Tip number 6. Push the negative thoughts out. Anytime you have negative thoughts about yourself or the situation, push it out with more positive thoughts and ideas. Tip number 7. Eat more vegetables. Good nutrition is linked to better mental and physical health. Make sure you are eating healthy meals at home, rather than getting takeout. Tip number 8. Make a sleep schedule. The body thrives better when you are getting quality sleep. Make sure you are going to sleep and getting up at the same time every day for better sleep. Tip number 9. Practice intuitive eating. Pay attention to hunger cues and make sure you are listening to your body when it comes to eating and calorie needs. Tip number 10. Face your inner demons. Face your demons and push those negative thoughts out of head with more positive ones. You might also want to go to therapy if you think you need to. Tip number 11. Understand why you have demons. Try to reflect on why you have inner demons and where they might come from. Then, you can cut them off at the source. Tip number 12. Lean on your faith. Use your faith and spirituality to help you through the tough times. It's part of becoming whole spiritually. Tip number 13. Use prayer and music. When leaning on your faith, use prayer and music to connect with yourself and your faith. You can even create playlists. Tip number 14. Make habits based on goals. Use your goals to make habits and then use the habits as part of your routine to reach your goals. Tip number 15. Don't isolate yourself. Try not to spend time in isolation. Be a part of social groups. Tip number 16. Share your journey. Try not to be on the phone or browsing social media while trying to complete tasks. Tip number 17. Remember that health is a journey. Mastering your health is a long-term process. Enjoy the journey. Tip number 18. Overcome the hardships. All journeys will have hardships, face them and overcome them. Tip number 19. Use self-care. When in trials, use self-care to make yourself feel better. Tip number 20. Push failure away. Failure and hardships are not the same. You will face trials but you will not fail.